Hey everybody, in this lesson we are going to learn how to play a scale, and we're going to start with probably the easiest scale on guitar, and it's probably the most commonly played scale in rock and metal. It is the Phrygian Mode, and I know what you're saying.
It's all Greek to me.
But seriously, it is. But either way, let's get down to it. Okay, so we are going to start on the first fret of the lowest string, and just for now I'm going to reference fingers 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to start on frets 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the first order of business is on the lowest string. It goes 1, 2, 4. And on the next string, your A string, it's 1, 3, 4. And your next string on your D is 1, 3, 4. And on the G string, we go 1, 3. And on the B, 1, 2, 4. And on your high E, 1, 2, 4. Now, if I were to play this in context, now eventually, if you can't play that now, you will be able to with consistent practice. It just takes some time. So let's try that again. And another key factor is you're gonna want to alternate pick this too. So you're gonna go down, up, down as you're going to try to get used to that. It'll help you to be able to play these faster. And if you haven't already watched the video on how to synchronize your picking and fret hand, then I suggest you watch that, because it's gonna have some helpful tips on how to play scales and how to get along with that in the future, so that it's just gonna help you pave more of an easier route to not have to learn something all over again. And playing these scales to a metronome is definitely going to be something that's beneficial as well. So let's go ahead and try that again. So 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. And in the very beginning, you might need to slow this down quite a bit. So I'll also have a chart on this mode as well, so that way you can come back and reference it if you want to just have it in front of you without having to keep watching this video. So now I'm just going to slow it down as slow as possible for the most beginner that's probably out there. All right, so go 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4. The next string, 1, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. And the trick is you want to be able to play that all the way up and then back down. So what you want to achieve is So that's the end result. You want to be able to play that cleanly. So the exercise to practice that, so you start that on your first fret. And then you do the exact same thing, except you just move it up one fret. And then to the third fret. And so on and so forth. Play that all the way up to the 12th fret, and then play it back down again. So you'd be at the 12th, and then 11th, and then 10th. So play it all the way from the 1st to the 12th, and then from the 12th back down to the 1st again. So all in all, that'll probably take you about a half hour or so to do. It may take longer, you may pick up on it quicker, but it's going to take the bulk of all your time. But it's important because the more you do that, it's just you're simply doing this one motion and you're just moving it up. It just becomes ingrained in you as muscle memory. And eventually, when you can apply it to something that you're actually playing, it'll become a lot easier just to go right into it. So that's all it is just practicing for muscle memory, just beating it to death. You're going to play it 25 times doing this, which is surely enough for one practice. And then just put that away and then do it all again the next day. And eventually you'll be able to be quick enough to where it'll just take you a couple of minutes, or, who knows? Who knows what the possibilities are. But you'll be able to condense that way down the more and more and more you practice, just through muscle memory. So it's just one of those painful exercises. You just got to keep at it every single day. So I'll see you on the next lesson.